Hello and happy World Card Making Day. This is Melissa, the Stamp Doc, and today I'm going to share with you 3 fun fold cards as well as some of the specials going on with Stampin' Up! Right now, because there's a few things going on today and through the next week that you're really not going to want to miss. So first up, I have designed this 3-card tutorial for all of my newsletter subscribers. And if you would like to get this, you just need to go visit my blog, thestampdoc.com, sign up for my email newsletters during the month of October 2023, and you will be able to download this tutorial featuring the 3 cards I'm going to make in this video. So it comes complete with your supply list, all of your card measurements, and instructions on how to assemble the card. So I'm not going to give the measurements in this video. If you want those, like I said, the best way to do that is to go ahead and subscribe, and then that will be sent your way. So I'm going to set this aside because I've got a few other things I really want to share with you. So if you purchase $50 or more on my online store during the month of October, not only are you going to get, you've already gotten the tutorial, but you'll also get the card stock to make these 3 cards plus a bonus fun fold card. The only thing you'll need to do that will be the stamp set, your ink, and also any coloring items, but everything else will be included in that. All your cardstock will be pre-cut for you, so you can just sit down and make those cards. So again, that is with a $50 online purchase using my host code, and I'll have that in the description below. So I'm going to set those aside for a moment. This is our current catalog. This is the holiday mini catalog. And when you purchase from me, I'm happy to send one of these to you. Or if you're not currently working with the demonstrator and you would like a copy of that, I can send it your way. I'll also provide the link down in the descriptions for you to download the digital copy. And sometimes it's actually best just to go online because you can see what items are in stock. These are all limited in supply. So again, they do go in and out of stock throughout the time that the catalog is there. So again, if you want a copy of that, you're more than welcome to message me as well. Stampin' Up! Is celebrating 35 years, and to celebrate, they are offering 35% off the cost of our starter kit, or you can get 35% more in your starter kit. So what this breaks down to, the first option is you get $125 worth of product, and you can pick out anything you want from any of the catalogs. So $125 worth of product, and you're only going to pay $64.35 plus tax if that's applicable in your state. There's no shipping on that, so essentially you're getting that almost half price. The second option is you will spend $99, but this time you're going to pick out $168.75 worth of product. So again, there's no shipping on that, and tax is only applicable if it's applicable in your state. So I will put the link down below for joining. Would love to have you join my team. There's lots of perks to that. Of course, you're going to get your 20% discount on all future purchases. But let me show you a couple of the perks that are good just for this month. So one of the things as demonstrators is we get to pre-order product before anyone else. And this month, our pre-order includes some online exclusives. And this adorable stamp set was one of those exclusives. It's called Fluffiest Friends, and there's a coordinating die set with that. And so this is one of the online exclusives that you could add to your starter kit. So if you think you might be interested in one of those offers, just email me first, and I will send you the flyer with all the items that we're able to pre-order this month. That way you can see what else is available. So these are items that aren't appearing in the catalog at all. So yeah, I can't wait to use this little stamp set, and I really think this will work perfectly, even on the fun fold cards that I'm going to show you in a little bit, just because they are so cute. The other thing is, with becoming a demonstrator this month, you're also going to get free admission to our on-stage demonstrator event in November. And with that, So once you have signed up and you've become a demonstrator and you are officially registered for that event, you have the ability to pre-order this one suite. It's called Be Mine, and it comes with this stamp set. And I'm going to show you the other items that are in this. There is the square pillow boxes. There are embellishments, which are called, I believe, heart and flowers. Aren't those cute? There's ribbon, real red ribbon, and also this little cute bee punch. Now, I do plan on using all of this to recreate the cards I'm going to show you today, because the paper, oh my gosh, it is so, so cute. So here is the paper that comes with that. So I'm just going to show you each of these sheets because they are adorable. And this is going to be perfect for Valentine's Day. I know we've skipped a lot of holidays to get there, but as demonstrators, we tend to work quite a bit ahead. But I'm pretty excited about this paper. I just love the bright colors and that cute little bee. One of the things you might not know is Melissa actually means honeybee. So I am just all over this paper. I love it. It's so cute. And I've always loved yellow and red and black together. I think it just makes such a bold statement. And some of my favorite cards that I've made over the years have had that color combination. So this suite, so everything I showed you to go with this suite, the stamp set, the punch, the paper, the ribbon, the embellishments, and those pillow boxes, all of that is $75. So if you become a demonstrator getting that starter kit, you're going to get registered for our event, and then you can order that suite for $75. And again, this won't be available to customers until January. So that is quite something. So that's why it's such a great deal to become a demonstrator right now. So if you have any questions about that, like I said, feel free to message me and I'll be happy to share that with you. The other thing I want to show you is we just launched a new kit this week. There are kits coming out every single month, but this one is definitely very seasonal. This is a rustic Christmas countdown kit. I believe it retails for $19, and you could do just about anything with this. You could make this into tags. You could make this a countdown banner. There's just a lot of options, but these are really cute. Everything you need. So everything. You don't have to add anything more to this. Everything you need is included in this kit. And I'll probably do this as a video just to show you how I put that together and maybe some other ideas that you could use for it. But that just became available this week. I think those would also make great little projects to do over Thanksgiving. If you've got a lot of family coming, this would be a great little project to do. So the other thing I want to share with you is that we have free shipping starting on Monday, October 9th, and going through Wednesday, October 11th. So again, all of these things I've showed you, you could actually be ready to get some of these items before Monday. If you're not interested in the demonstrator kit, certainly making a $50 purchase and you will get the pre-cut cardstock for these cards. So the first one I'm going to share with you is this really simple one. All of these are fun folds. They just have a little something extra to them. The one thing I've done here is I've already pre-cut and colored all of my animal images just to save time in this video. I will be happy to share a video on how I use the Brother Scan and Cut to cut these out. But I just did basic coloring on these with Stampin' Blends, and I listed all of the colors I used on the tutorial. If you have markers or you have colored pencils, feel free to use whatever you have with that to color those images. So that's just that. And I did really simple coloring. I really didn't do much shading or anything. I just really kept it very simple. All right, so I'm going to have a seat here and start demonstrating these cards for you. And again, I'm not going to give you the measurements just because those are all included in my tutorial. So what I love about this card is it's a great way to showcase both sides of the designer series paper. So no matter which side you're wanting to show, you can do that. I'm going to set that one aside. And I think what we're going to do on all of these cards is I'm going to make the alternate one so that you can see what it looks like when you use the other side. So again, the cardstock I'm showing here is what you'll get in your kit from me if you spend $50 or more using the host code. So, this is what you're going to get in your package. If you don't have this Festive and Fun stamp set and you don't want this Festive and Fun stamp set, you can easily substitute something that you've got at home or another stamp set for this one. So I'm going to put my white piece of paper on the inside. I just like to do that because that gives you a great place to put your greeting, or if you want to stamp that, or if you want to write a greeting on the inside. I leave most of my cards blank on the inside just because I usually like to send a handmade greeting or a handwritten greeting on the inside. So I'm going to put adhesive on that inside flap. I'm going to go ahead and take my designer series paper, and I'm just going to kind of really straighten that up in there, and then I'm going to fold that over. And that way that lines up just about perfectly. You could also use your bone folder for that as well. So this is a new punch that is in the Holiday Mini, and it is perfect for these greetings. So I'm going to use my Memento black ink, and I've got a scrap piece of paper. You can tell I've already done this once. I'm going to go ahead and stamp this, and it basically says a little something for you with lots of love from me. And if you're new to stamping, you may not know this trick, but I really like to use my punches upside down because then I can see exactly where I'm punching. And I kind of want this centered, but maybe just a little bit further over this way because I'm going to have that little moose image on there. So just slightly off center and then punch it. But that makes it really easy to see exactly where you're punching. And again, this punch is in the Holiday Mini catalog. So it is a newer one if you're looking for it. All right, so with most of this card, I'm actually using dimensionals to put it together. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my dimensionals. I'm gonna put my greeting on first. And I always use a lot of these. They're inexpensive, and just adding that little bit of pop-up just adds a lot more interest to your card. So we're gonna peel those off. And it's funny, my little dog today was running around. She had one of those dimensional backings on her nose. So that does happen. And I'm just gonna put one there and one up here at the top. I think the way I'm gonna have him on there, I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive right there on where the little cake is. All right, and that way he can just stand right here beside that, like so, okay? And no card is complete without some embellishment. And these are the iridescent, I don't even remember what they're called. They're called iridescent something, but they're flat and really, really sparkly. So one of my tips for these, and any embellishments really, and this was a design tip I learned years ago, that if you're going to use an embellishment, make sure you do an odd number of them because that will balance your design. So on this card, I'm just using 3. So here are the 2 designs. So let me know which one you like better. And of course, if you get these, you can do them however you prefer. So our next one is with the little rhinoceros image, and he's super cute. So again, this is another fun fold. It just opens like so. Okay. So I'm going to set that aside. And again, I think I'm going to do the opposite of this. So kind of switch that out a little bit. So I'm going to just fold my paper. I'm going to go ahead and put my white piece in first. I find that doing that, I'm able to just be able to center things a little bit easier. I do most of my stuff by sight. You may be a little more anal than me and need to do it, a little better, but most of the time I can line things up pretty well. Well, and as I say that, I didn't do a great job, but that's okay. All right, so I'm going to use, let's see, yep, I'm going to use this piece here. Again, like I said, I'm just going to reverse what I did on the first one. And I love this paper. This is called Merry Bold and Bright. And when I first saw this in the holiday catalog, I just absolutely squealed. It is so fun, so bright, and honestly, it is like paper I would use year round. So yeah, this one side says fa la 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 la, but these polka dots and these bright patterns, oh my gosh, I absolutely love them. And there's at least one holiday design usually on one side, and then another side has that. So I'm going to put this right here. The biggest mistake I see on this card for the Fun Fold is that people want to put adhesive on the whole thing. You want to keep all the adhesive over here at the side because you don't want that to hold down. So we're going to just center that up, right, like so. And just make sure you don't have any adhesive back there. And then I'm going to take my little rhinoceros image, and I'm going to go ahead and pop him up with a bunch of dimensionals. I'm going to give him quite a few, I think. Let's get those backings off as we go. And again, the more the merrier on these. I think I've got too many backings now. All right, we got one more there. Let's just, yeah, like I said, it doesn't hurt to put a bunch on there. All right. So we're going to put him right there in the middle, like that. And we need a greeting. So I'm going to use this little strip of paper here. We're going to ink this up with the Memento ink. It says Happy Christmas Wishes. Let me make sure I got it. Let's turn it the right way here. Let me just line that up. Good. Okay. And then I'm just going to trim it down. I'm going to trim it down with scissors. Again, I'm not being very anal with these cards. I just want them to be really fun. That's why we call them fun folds, right? They should be fun. So I'm just going to cut that down and probably trim a little bit up the top here. All right. And since I don't have a lot of space there, I'm going to go ahead and just use a little bit of glue, hopefully. Hopefully my glue's not clogged. All right, well, I'm not going to be patient there. Let me go ahead and just get some of that on there. Oops. Okay. There we go. And we're going to put that down right below him. And again, I'm going to add my little embellishments. And on this one, I used 5. So again, I'm using that odd number and, oops. And this is called a take your pick tool. And this little thing can be used for a lot of things. A lot of people use it even for taking those dimensional backings off. It works great for that as well. But honestly, it's got a lot of different attachments now you can get in addition. And so it's definitely a must-have tool. Okay. And so here are my 2 cards. So again, let me know which one you like. You could actually do either one of those. All right, and our final card, our final Fun Fold card, this is another one of my favorites. It's just really easy to do. It opens this way and then it opens this way. So very easy. And so let me grab my paper over here. And again, these paper packs are what you can expect to receive minus the stamped image. You will need the stamps and ink to complete the cards. I'm going to start with this little piece here. And I'm going to go ahead and put my 2 white pieces on that, just like I have every other time. I'm going to go ahead and put adhesive here and here. And I put one on the inside. Let's see. Okay, and then we're going to do the other one on the outside. And you could, of course, do a little more if you wanted. I feel like I'm showcasing the designer series paper quite a bit. And I really can't wait to do these cards with the little bumblebee image. So if you're one of those people that can take a tutorial and do something else with it, this is a great one for that. So again, I'm going to reverse this time. I'm going to put this paper on the inside and show the alternative version. All right, so we're going to put that right there. Let's see. There we go. There we go. And I'm going to do the little trees on the outside. I'm getting to the end on my adhesive, so it's getting a little sticky there. All right. So let's just put that right there. Good. All right, so on this, before I go any further, I do want to stamp the greeting on there. So this one says, may your season be one that's festive and fun, which I love. We're going to stamp it right here in this corner, in the upper right. Okay. And then we're going to put some dimension, well, before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and hook him in. So let me go ahead and put adhesive on the back of this card. So we're going to just place this in the middle of the inside. And then that's going to come open and that interlocks in there. And then we'll put our little giraffe image. So let's get some dimensionals on him. And if you're looking for things to do, if it's still World Card Making Day, which is Saturday, October 7th, Stampin' Up! Is hosting a virtual event. I will put the link for that down in the description as well. It's free for anyone to attend, but several hours of more crafting certainly would be fun to watch. It's absolutely beautiful here in Indiana today, so we are going to a pumpkin patch. All right, and I'm adding 3 of these embellishments to this card. And there we go. Okay. So we have our 2 cards here. So again, you can put these together however you like. If you don't like the cute little animal images, these cards would be really cute with just a bold sentiment on them, or you could do like Christmas trees. You could do any Christmas stamp sets that you have. So you can use that cardstock however you like. And if you do end up making these cards, be sure to tag me at the Stamp Doc on social media. I would love to see what you create with it. So that's all I have for you today. If you're not already a subscriber to my YouTube channel, make sure you do that. And again, if you have any questions at all about any of the projects you've seen here, feel free to message me at Melissa@thestampdoc. Thanks for watching, and I hope to be back with you soon.